Hello, it's your boy Wiener Dog here with another video. Title of the video is gonna be stop comparing yourself to who someone is today and compare yourself to who you were yesterday. I really like this quote. It's from Jordan Peterson. I read his book, 12 Rules for Life. It explained really well, and I'm gonna explain like what I understood from it, like my perspective on that. So one of the reasons I used to be so depressed, well, way depressed, like when I used to be doing this self-destructive cycle, I used to be sucked in this self-destructive cycle, right? One of the reasons social media depressed me is because unconsciously and consciously, I used to compare myself to what I saw. So I used to compare myself to like all these fitness models who had like six packs and had great illumination and shit, and I thought like, why do I look like that? And the other thing was that, you know, you see all these like highlights in there. You only see highlights, but you don't see what their life is normally like. You only see highlights in their life. So you only see like when they're having the most fun, and you think, gee man, this guy's life must be so much fun. Why am I not having that much fun? I used to do that, and it made me so sad. So one of the reasons because I used to like just play video games all day, so I didn't have a real life. I was a loser, man. Even though you win something in a video game, that doesn't translate anything in real life. So even if you win something in a video game, you're still a loser, man. I used to be a loser. I used to be such a big loser. I used to be so glued to my computer, to my video games. I used to literally I used to sleep deprive myself just to play video games all night. Do all-nighters and shit. And my real life sucked, man. Honestly, video games used to be an escape for me. I used to escape life with video games. That's the truth. That's really the truth. So one of the things I did is, you know, if my life sucked, how about we make it good? How about we make my life worth living? And that's something Jordan Peterson says. How could I make my life in a sense that it would be worth living? And that's the point. That's really the point. How can I make my life? Imagine the type of life you would like to live and go after that. And that's basically what I started doing. You know, I've improved quite a bit. You know, I'm not playing video games. But the first reason was because, you know, video games, social media made me depressed because I used to compare myself a lot against people, what I saw. And that was not good for my mental health, neither for me, because I was wasting time. I was using my heart and my mind to consume, and I wasn't creating anything. I wasn't creating art, I wasn't practicing, I wasn't doing anything. So it was a big waste of time, plus it made me sadder. Second reason is because you see only the results, not the process. Like I was just saying, with this guy, you see the highlight of his life, but you don't see his life. You don't see the process. You didn't see what happened before that. You see this guy that sold his company for like $1 million, but you don't see the process. You don't see this guy has been working on this company for like 10 years straight, right? You just see highlights, people and their highlights. You don't see the process behind that, and that could really screw you up because it made me at least really impatient, like really impatient. So I wasn't patient enough. Like if I didn't get something in like 2 days, it wasn't worth it for me, right? And one of the things going off of social media taught me was patience. Like start thinking through months, weeks, and years. Start thinking in a yearly basis. You know, compare yourself. You know, now because I don't have much social media, so I can think longer term. When I was on social media, I used to be so short term. I used to think by the minute. But now I can think longer term. I can actually see myself 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, a year from now. And that allows you to plan for the future. Take your life into the direction you want to go. Right? Also, social media is really antisocial. Like we're in a moment in our lives where we have the least amount of human connection, the least amount of intimacy and love, because everybody's on their phones and they're not with each other. They're with their phones, but not with each other. And we as humans, we crave connection. We crave connection with other humans, and we need connection with other humans to feel good, to feel happy. Wiener Dog out.